Hey everyone, welcome to Fix It on the Fly. My name is L10 and today I'll be showing you how I'll be patching holes on this pot here, which I've been using for cooking noodles using silver brazing. Alright, this is a silver brazing rod, as you can see. So, let me show you the holes that I'm going to patch up, okay, using this light stick here. As you can see, there are about 1, 2, 3 holes here, 1, 2 and 3 here. Okay, so I'm gonna patch them with silver brazing. Alright, so before we could start, in order to silver braze holes like this, we're going to have to clean the surface, okay, because this black carbon surface will not allow the brazing to actually stick. To do that, you need sandpaper like this. Okay, this is a 150 grit sandpaper, and all I'm going to do is just clean off the surface where the holes are. And as I clean the surface, there might be more holes forming, so I'll have to patch those up too. Okay. Okay. So now I more or less clean off the surface, and to be able to work with silver brazing, what we need is to have at least a butane torch like this one. Okay, it's an Iroda Solder Pro. As you can see, this is actually butane powered. All right. So in order to start this up, you have to actually have this lighting mechanism here. So allow some gas through it. All right. You can see. Nice blue flame. Alright, don't have to set it too high, you can bring it lower a little bit. You might have to bring it a little higher later on. Okay, let's set this aside. Alright, and when we do silver brazing, okay, we need two things. One, silver brazing flux, which allows us to chemically clean the surface when heated, and also to allow this to stick onto the surface. By the way, silver brazing rods like this aren't pure silver, by the way. They're actually a mixture, they're actually an alloy consisting of, I guess, chromium, tin and whatever that makes the melting temperature lower. I don't know the exact composition for these rods, but they do work with butane torch. So now let's give it a try. Oh, and before we start heating up the surface, we should actually pre-warm the tip of the rod, dip it into some solder brazing flux. By the way, this silver brazing flux is quite toxic, so try not to breathe in the fumes. Okay, now I've coated my rod with some silver brazing flux. Okay, let's heat the surface up. Bring up the fire. Oops, alright, that was sudden. Anyway, that's caused by expansion. Let's try this point here. Okay, we're gonna heat it for brazing. You have to heat the surface until it's red hot. Like for instance, you can see it's starting to turn red hot here. So all you have to do is just bring the silver brazing rod close enough. Let the chemical wet the surface. Let the flux wet the surface. Alright, keep the torch on it. Alright. Okay, you can see that my torch is a little too small for this job, but I do manage to actually do some brazing with this before. Alright, you can see that the thing is melted. Alright. Okay, that's one hole down. Second one is just next to it. Okay, now it's bright red again. Now to place in the rod. It's always good to always coat your brazing rod with flux again. As you can see, when I dip the rod onto the surface of the metal, it turns shiny like this, right? This means that the surface is clean from all oxides. The flux actually removes the oxides. not the carbon itself. That's why you still need to mechanically polish the surface with sandpaper to remove any carbon material. Okay, not a great one, but anyway, next one. Pre-warm this. The clue is as long as you can get the surface red hot like this, you can start melting the solder rod onto the surface. This will cause the brazing rod to actually stick onto the surface. I keep using the word solder. Anyway, it's like soldering, but it's at much higher temperature. Okay, there we go. Alright, not a really nice patch there, but at least that works. Okay, so I'm done with this. Put that aside. Now you'll have to allow this to cool. Alright, let me explain a little bit about silver brazing here. Like I mentioned here, this silver brazing rod is actually an alloy that allows the material to melt at lower temperature. So I've been hearing like news and facts about using certain kinds of cookingware, like copperware, which allows good blood circulation and things like that. I don't know that's true. Okay, and also I heard aluminium pots causes Alzheimer disease, because aluminium seems to be the cause of Alzheimer's. Alright, so because I'm trying to create an awareness that certain materials in this rod may contribute to leaching dangerous chemicals like chromium or tin or things like that, which you shouldn't be consuming with in the first place, you see. So I wouldn't be using this pot again for cooking anymore, but maybe I'll use it as like a container to hold water, or maybe use it to transfer water from one container and things like that. Okay, so maybe I just use it to water my plants later. Yeah, that would be a great idea. Then I shouldn't be patching up those holes, right? You see. So anyway, after you're done with this, I think it's cool to the touch. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing this. Oh, it's actually quite cool. So after brazing, we should actually like sand off all the excess flux, because when we heat it again or anything, we don't want it to produce any more fumes. And if you didn't know, this flux is made from boron, and boron is quite a toxic chemical when heated into fumes, and these fumes are actually acidic fumes, right? You get boric acid in the end. Okay, yeah, so that's it. So as you can see, this holds a patch, and to show you that this actually has been patched, oh, there's more in here. I have, if you did not notice, I have actually a cup of water over at this corner all along. So let's pour in some water and see what happens. Moment of truth. Nothing. So yeah, the patch works, and seems that the pot seems to hold water. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today's repair. I hope you subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And if you do click on dislike, please leave a comment and let me know how I should improve on my video. Okay, and apparently I'm gonna release this series every Friday. Okay, I'm trying to build up like maybe up to 12 episodes of this. Alright, and maybe I have a break in between until the next season. Alright, so I hope you guys can keep on watching. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and L10 out.